Alright, so we are back, and as I said last time at the end there, I think this time we're going to work on cleaning up our neighborhood some. Let's get into the building systems and settlement stuff and work on expanding it from there. So this is your warning. If you really can't stand building and you can't stand the settlement aspect of Fallout and things of that nature, you can pretty much just go ahead and skip this video, because that's all that we're really going to focus on here. Unless something happens where I get attacked by something. But pretty much, as it stands now, I'm not looking to leave Sanctuary in this video. We're just going to focus inside the town. So you've been warned. Now that that's out of the way, get the hell out of this armor.
You willing to do some work?
Really still love the way that works. Looks like we're still way overloaded. Alright, let's look at this items. Endurance. These are way better than glasses. Alright, so alright, not exactly the look I'm going for there, but we'll see. Alright, so before we had 6, 7, and 15 is what we were working with our gas mask on. So alright, so with leather we're that 3 and 10. So leather is great for just straight up energy defense. Looks like Raider chest piece though is better for damage. I don't know how much we're going to be. Oh wow, we really have 5 of these like this. We're missing a right arm, it looks like. Oh wow. Oh, but we can put on this left arm. And we'll still have that right arm on. Now we have our... I don't know why we have this piece off. There we go. I am looking far more wastelandy. I did notice the arm was missing earlier, but didn't think much of it, so... Alright, cannot be equipped until they've been repaired. So, how do we repair it? Oh, there we go. T to repair. Just take some steel. Oh, let's repair. No. Alright, so we'll wait on that. Okay, so here's the thing. When you're working in the system, when you're working in this system, we'll show you. So here's the items that we have. The problem is you can see like a lot of these you get one item from, and so that's fine. But any of these that you get multiple items from, when you go to craft, if your crafting needs, say, screws, and you don't have any just straight up screws in your inventory or in your workshop, what's going to happen is the game is going to go, all right, well, what do you have that can break down into screws? And it's going to grab this antique globe, and it's going to break it down and get the screw out of it. The problem is it's not going to give you the cork in the plastic. So we don't have any cork, we don't have any plastic. Let's see, I think this upgrade took screws. So we'll basically just go ahead and check this system right now. So repair. No, that just wanted steel. Thought something took screws. Nope. Alright, let's find something that takes screws. We'll go to the... We'll check the weapons. Sure, we can find a weapon thing that takes some screws. At least one screw. Alright, so... Possibly we're gonna find absolutely nothing that we can upgrade right now that we want to show this off. Alright, adhesive. I think we have some adhesive. We have some duct tape on the dog. Let's grab that. Or there's duct tape right there. Okay. So, I've got duct tape. Okay, I'm not going to put it on that gun. We're just going to put it on something else. I'll put it on this, because I don't care about this. Alright, so this needs one screw. It says we have 8. Alright, well I'm confused because I don't know where we have a single screw from. Now I'm just making this all ridiculous. So this is not helping. Oh, there we go. Here. Let us... make dog meat. I don't know why dog meat's not talking to us. Okay, so, you know what, we're just gonna throw it on the ground, because the dog won't talk to us, and I feel like I'm being silly here. So, we'll throw it here where it's easy to see. There we go. There we go. Screws drop. So now we should have no screws on us. So let's try this again. Craft. Go here. Light frame. Screw. And ridiculously it's trying to get everything out of one. Alright, you know what? Maybe they made it smarter. You know what? I'm gonna give up and say they made it smarter. Okay, wait. You know what? Just whatever. Just burn items willy-nilly, because apparently I have no idea what's going on anymore. Because it seemed like when I tried doing this that you lost the items. Like you lost the other items that were available to you. But perhaps that isn't the case. Yeah, everything I'm gonna find is gonna give me screws, so this is annoying because I want to test this. I want to know, because this could end up saving you a lot of time when it comes to this. Because I've had people tell me that they basically end up throwing all of their items onto the ground. Alright, so the only things that have screws have aluminum and wood and plastic and cork. Okay. Let's see. Do we have anything that can we'll scrap some straight up steel. I don't understand why. We're getting this weird view here. Game is being very finicky right now. Putting us into workshop mode. There we go. Let's find some steel we can break down. There we go. That's gonna scrap to steel. Okay, so we've got plain steel. We're gonna drop. Again, it's being incredibly funky and won't open up our Pip-Boy. Okay, well, here we go. We can at least test this. So it's going to break down our antique globe for a screw. So if we go back and in the workshop we have plastic and cork, then it's fine. You can just use this to break down stuff. Otherwise, if you really want to get the biggest bang for your buck, you're going to need to break down all the items yourself. Okay, so in our workshop, we do not have plastic or cork, which means that while the globe provided us with two plastic, 2 cork, and a screw, using the workshop and letting the workshop break down the item for crafting only is going to get out the item that you need. It's basically gonna junk whatever else comes with the item. Now that's kind of ridiculous, and it would really be nice to see Bethesda change that, because the option that you're left with, if you really want to maximize everything that you have in the game, is to basically what you're gonna end up doing is throwing your items from your inventory to the ground and then scrapping them. Not that I can apparently open up the Pip-Boy right now. Pip-Boy. So, you know what? We're gonna save this. We're gonna restart this real quick in the video, and then we'll be right back to this, because Again, it's a PC game, and sometimes there are issues on launch. So, we're just going to give it a quick restart. Now, you really don't have to break every item down if you don't want to. Obviously, if you don't care about getting basically getting everything you possibly can from the waste that you collect, then by all means let the workshop break it down for you. Because this is Fallout, there is a lot of trash out there. So it comes down to your preference. How do you want to play? You know, do you want to spend the time to sit here and drop stuff to the ground like this, and then basically what you do is you enter in workshop mode, which again is broken. So I don't understand why. Alright, so we don't seem to be able to enter workshop mode from the key, which you should just be able to hold down V to do, but that's fine. We will. Now, I dropped items I didn't need to, because essentially if it's a single item, you obviously don't need to scrap it ahead of time. But for this, look, we're getting a screw, a spring, and 2 steel. And all the stuff from that. So basically, look for the things. And screws, scrap to screws. Imagine that. Look for the items, if you really want to speed it up, look for the items that have multiples. You know, or have 2 or 3 items, and then when they break down, and then just drop those items and scrap them. But it looks like we can scrap great part of the city here. That's a lot of items in there. So yeah, so basically what we're gonna do right now is we're just gonna go through the video and we're gonna scrap. So I will save you having to watch that. Basically, I'm gonna go through town and I'm just gonna scrap a lot of things, and when I get done, we'll be back. Alright, we're back for one quick part during all this scrapping that we're doing right now. You might want to keep an eye out when you're scrapping things, because as I just scrapped this table that was here, we're up there by the bridge, first house on the right when you're coming in. I just scrapped this table, and underneath the table we found a safe. Now it's an advanced safe, so we won't be unlocking this right now, but it is something to keep in mind for later. So be mindful that when you're scrapping, also, you know, make sure you don't accidentally scrap the safe. But be mindful when you're scrapping that to just look out. You could be actually revealing some things. As I said, you know, I'm going to continue scrapping Sanctuary here, and we'll be back when this is done. Okay, and we're back once again. It's now been about an hour and a half to 2 hours since we left off initially, and I have scrapped almost everything in Sanctuary. All the junk I could find. I went through every house. I scrapped a few of the houses, stuff out on the road, in the yards. There's still some things we can scrap. I didn't go through and get everything. Basically just got a lot of the stuff that was either fallen down, was broken, or was just junky at the houses. I did come across several more things in the houses. I left them all where they were, so that as I'm going through and fixing stuff and building stuff right now, whatever we come across, we'll go ahead and look at then. But I wanted to make sure you guys got to see whatever it was on camera, actually. Get these last couple little trees here. Okay, so now that we've got this all basically done out, let's look at what we need. We have 5 people, 1 food, 0 water, 0 power, 0 defense, 0 beds, and happiness is dropping. We're down to 17 now. So, our quest, we got offered a quest, but we turned it down. So let's go back to the guy.
Hey, Sturgis.
You willing to do some work?
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
Okay, so we need to build beds for sanctuary shelters. I'm going to transfer over. I believe I've got some wood and steel. So leftovers. Yeah, we'll transfer that over. Still some things we could have broken down, but we'll get to that later. We scrapped a lot, so we should be fine for making the beds. Now I think we can use one of these houses. Not really sure what to do about the roofs, but oh, see, we've got a there's a safe here in this house. Novice, so let's see what's in it. Oh, there goes a bobby pin. First one.
Yes.
A lot of stuff in this one. Take all that. And now we could actually scrap that safe. Clear it out. So I believe we can use pre-existing buildings, so let's give it a try and see. I'm gonna go back into building mode by holding down V. And this works anywhere in range of the settlement. And you can see the green haze out there, that's your border lines. As long as you're within that, you can access the workshops. So we'll go to furniture, beds, and you can use left and right mouse to rotate. Very, yeah. Let's get some beds in. And that counts, that's one bed. Figure it's the end of the world and they're just moving into this settlement. They don't have to have the nicest of setups right now. We'll put a couple beds in here. Alright, we got our 5 beds, so let's go talk to Sturgis and see what's next on the quiz. It would be helpful if he showed... Oh, there he is. Why is he out this direction? Perhaps this is not Sturgis we are pointed at. I don't believe it is, so... He's probably inside the house here. It doesn't seem to travel too far from this area.
Hey, Sturgis.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
Great. Thanks again.
Alright, so let's craft some water. So for this, we're going to go to our resources. Go to water. Now, we've got the basic pumps, which we can make plenty of. We could actually make the water purifier. Now, we could make the industrial, but it requires science rank 1. So we're not going to be doing that one. But it produces 40 water, so that's pretty massive. I don't want to really deal with power at the moment, so we're just going to make it basic. We're going to start with the basics, because these are cheapish. Okay, that gives us 3 water. We need 6. And let's just put a water over here by their home. Well, I should say by where we made. We just make everybody. Yeah, everybody's bed's in here. So we'll put some water over here. Alright, there's our water. Now let's go back to Sturgeon and see what he has for us. Those pumps, I mean, they just need to be placed on dirt. It doesn't matter what else is around them.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low. If we're gonna settle here, we'll need to get some crops established.
What kind of crops are you looking for?
It doesn't much matter. Potatoes, mute fruit, corn, whatever you can get to grow.
Okay, so need food. There's some melons back here.
Seems to be growing well.
Let's see if we harvest these, can we then plant them? Oh, we do have corn from somewhere, so why don't we just keep planting back here? We can find somewhere like, oh, just plant it. I'll plant it out here. Alright. What else do we have? There's our melons. So seems to be kind of floating, but sure, why not? That's kind of, you know what? That is visually gonna bug me, having it floating like that. I should get up all these melons. And let's replant them ourselves. So okay, so there's our melons. Do we have anything else that we can plant? No. I think when I was running around, though, let's check right around the settlement, because I believe I saw... There we go. Oh, and what's this? I did not see this before, so... Let's go check the root cellar out, see what we can find. Or if there's people down here. No? Alright, we look fine. Military grade duct tape. Clean water. burnt trade magazine. Advanced safe. What? Oh, gold bars. Very nice. Purified water. Just gonna go ahead and loot it all. We can break it down later. Some beer for us to drink. And alright, I think that was I think we've grabbed everything that's available. I don't believe we can... Yeah, we can't access the workshop from here, so we can't break anything else down that you see in here. So, we will have to remember that there's a safe and come back later. I feel like we're going to be gathering a collection of safes to return to at a later point. So, we found the mute fruit. Let's see if we can find anything else. Check just around the settlement here. Not really noticing anything else right in this area. Alright, so we will have to see how much food we can actually produce, but we may have to go hunting specifically for food. And then finish that quest. Oh, okay, this looks bad. Is that a storm? Oh, here's a chemistry station. Fertilizer. But I'm not really sure about these rads that we picked up. Whoa. Okay, I think this is a radiation lightning storm. Or just a radiation storm with lightning. Okay, these weather effects are really nice looking. That fog and the fact that it's deadly radioactive fog, it's pretty damn impressive. Really like just how much haze and everything it's putting into the game. Wouldn't be normally getting just radiation, but I want to look for some food right now, and we're doing really okay with radiation currently. So let's see, are we outside of the range? We are outside of the range of the workshop. There's some flowers. You don't seem to be able to plant those, so they're not going to help in our food situation. Oh, there's some mute fruit. It gives us one more we can plant. Oh, look at this little dock over here. See what we can find. Somebody went fishing. So we'll take that rod. Let's jump over. Well, that was not worth the rads that we picked up. Oh, Whoa, 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 whoa. Get our AP back up. Go, dog. And we've built up our critical bar, so we're going to, as soon as we hit accept, we're going to hit spacebar to activate the critical. And there we have it. Clean, nice. That's something to keep in mind with those criticals. You're gonna be gaining. I mean, you can get criticals anyway, but basically what it is, it's a controlled critical. Is basically what you're building up to. So I wouldn't suggest always just, oh, look, I filled it up, I should use the bar. Sometimes you may actually want to save that. Bloodleaf, alright. You may want to save that for what you just may happen across, you know. That critical you've got stored up may be the difference between life and death. But, I mean, it's going to come down to making those choices. And that's why we play and love this game. What is that? What are these blowflies? They're just spitting all over me. I really should turn crosshairs back on. I am absolutely horrid at figuring out from the side where this gun wants to be. Straight down the middle, not so bad at all, but shooting from my hip, not really working for me. Oh, I didn't mean to drink water. Oh, we somehow didn't give rads to ourselves, so okay, we'll take it. There we go. There's a couple more pieces of wild mute fruit. Alright, I think we should have enough collected food to get us up to 6 now. And what you have to look at with your food is not everything, as we saw on the list, provides a whole unit of food. Some of it's only providing half. So that may be why it's going to take you more than you initially expected. Alright, so we're going to go back into our resource. Going to go back to food, and let's see what we've picked up. Ah, only one plant. That is a disappointment I was not expecting. I was hoping I could plant all that fruit. No. Okay then. Well, one thing that we have to do, and they told us this in the little window that popped up, is we need to assign settlers to work the food. So let's find our settlers. Check the house with the beds. No, not you, Sturgis. You seem pretty busy. There you go, June. You kind of whine a lot, so we're gonna put you on garden duty. So while we've got the crafting interface open, we target a settler, click on command, which is E, and then now we assign him to food. Alright, so he will automatically access what food is available. I think it said up until 6 units of food. And as we plant more, he'll automatically... he'll just take over. He'll continue to manage it if he has free slots. So basically until... For every 6 units of food we need to produce, we need a person as our farmer. So, alright. I really want to get this quest finished, and I want to see if there's anything else, so we're gonna take a quick run across the river here. I mean, we're gonna have to remove rats anyway at some point, so... Not sure. I'm guessing. Actually, I'm not sure how we got only the one plant. It must just come from it must have just come from the chest that we found, that one mute fruit. Perhaps that was a plant. Oh, mongrel dog. I shoot poorly just then. What is this? Rad stag doe. Which seems to be very frightening of me, so leave that be for the moment. Oh, here's carrot flower, but I doubt that actually is. Yeah, I doubt that's something that I can actually plant, because I'm pretty sure... Actually, I don't know where all that mute fruit is. Where is the mute fruit going? It's not in here. Looks like we got some lights of some kind of glowing across the river down the way there. But we're not going to worry about that. What? Something's coming from the ground. Hear it. Wait. Oh, what do we have here? Snub-nose 44. Alright. There's a new gun for us here. Bobby pins. Pork and beans. Oh, very nice. Make sure we look on top of that. This is vacuum sealed shut. Let's go check out that lid then. Nicely little hidden cap stash there. Alright, so there's a fire over here. Come on, no, no, no.
What the?
Oh man. Please don't be ferals again.
Looks like we got 4.
Nothing there now.
What do you think? I don't know. Jump in the shadows.
Yeah, you're probably right. Gotta cut down on the jet, I guess.
I don't start talking crazy. What?
Alright, well, no luck, our dog's going in. Alright, dog meat, we made it. Very nicely done. Good distraction, dog meat. Dog was wearing a bandana.
Yo! Psst!
Will my dog wear a bandana? Let's see. Look at that, you will. Excellent. Alright, so dog meat can wear things. A skull? Okay, it's a skull. I thought there was another one of these guys out here. Alright, dog meat, maybe not. Maybe there was just the 3 of them. Thought I saw more, but I'm probably wrong. So, I guess we'll just do one sweep here. One sweep around, trying to find some more food to finish off our quest. Really want to get back to it. What is the glowing? Really? Okay, so kind of feel like the lighting is messed up with this. This glowing fungus. Oh! That was incredibly unexpected. We are hurt. We are very hurt. I don't know where dog meat is. These things move very quickly in the water, so we probably don't need to stand next to the water. I don't think we brought any other weapons with us, did we? Here. Burn him with fire. Burn him with fire. You're still running and I don't know where my dog is. Get at the soft meat, not just shell. Oh man, okay. That was, yeah, that was unexpected to me, very much so. There we go. There's the other one. Up. I don't know if there's any more hatchlings. Let's go find dog meat. Are these? I can't tell if these are dead. They are dead, okay. Just washed up on shore, apparently. Alright, well, I think that is enough excitement there. We just need to head back to Sanctuary, really see if we can finish off this quest. This is really just supposed to be about base building right now. So, we're gonna just... We'll take a short swim. I gotta clean out my rads anyway, so... We'll take a, we'll try and see if we can get the, enough food planted, if we were able to actually pick anything up that's plantable. And if not, then we're just gonna cut it here. And, I'm going to go back to questing for a bit. And we'll just see what kind of random food we can pick up out in the world to come back and finish this quest. So, check our resources. Oh, let's check food. Nope, we weren't able to actually get anything. But let's see if we can harvest this melon.
Seems to be growing well.
We can harvest the corn. We can harvest this. Now let's see if we can actually get any planting done. Oh look, there we go. We just needed to wait for the harvest. There we go. That was our 6th food. And we can plant this mute fruit as well.
Mama Murphy.
Well, that was simpler
Can
than
we
I thought.
talk?
Just
I
take
know what you're
time.
gonna ask me, Joan. I've seen it.
Let's
There's
quickly find
nothing I can do
Sturgis.
for ya.
But you have the sight.
All right.
It has to be able to.
You can't talk to the dead, kid. Even the sight has limits. I'm sorry.
There he is.
Hey, Sturgis.
Now, this place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go with this. Trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become. What we need is to get some defenses set up. Then maybe Preston will be able to relax a little bit.
What sort of defenses did you have in mind?
Walls, sandbags, turrets, whatever you can put together.
All right. Well, let's look at that. So, defense. We've got guard posts. Alright. We've got turrets. These turrets do not require power. Thankfully, we have 2 circuitry, so we can actually build 2 of them. Alright, these are going to require gun nut, science, gun nut. We've got a little spotlight. Science, and gun nut. Alright. So, I saw this earlier, so let's look at... Nope, sorry. Look at fences. Junk fences. And there was a gate. Now... got this bridge coming into town. Can we get the gate down? Like to try to get it like right up against it. I can't really tell from here. We almost had it there. Let's pick this up. Can we get it any closer? You can see easier from this side what we're looking at. That'll work. Alright, so we've got our fence here. This did not provide any defense, but it is a fence. We need to go back here to provide actual defenses. So how about we put... Can we get a... I'm guessing we have to move back because of that line there, but... How about that? Can we put one on this side? Not in the sky. Really wants to put it up in the sky. Alright, so a little bit of opening right there. Feel like that could be done better, but really wish that would go onto the bridge itself, which would be super great. Oh wait, I saw it. There we go. Excellent. Now let's move these closer. Here we go. So, defense. We still don't have defenses. Oh wait, we have to assign people. That's right. So let's go find one of our settlers. Let's look for the angry lady. She seems like she's willing to shoot somebody with a gun at a moment's notice. It is a bit annoying trying to find... Can I assign Cogsworth? I can. Let's see if we can assign Cogsworth to defense. We did. We were able to assign Cogsworth to defense. Not really sure how that's gonna work, but let's make one of our turrets. There we go. Coming through that door is now a bad idea. And that increased our defense to 7. So we are done with that quest. Let's go turn it in.
Hey, Sturgis.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have some defenses set up. It's been a long road. But yeah, I think this is it. Home. Feels good.
What next?
Well, I guess figuring out how to get back to living, instead of just surviving. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls, actually, come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
Here we go. Completed Sanctuary quest. Alright, so let's do our level up. And then we'll stop for here. Let's go ahead and finish off our charisma. Next, we will move to Cap Collector and get that achievement. You mastered the art of the deal. Buying and selling prices at the vendor are better. Alright. Yeah, okay, when we come back on the next video, we're going to go on to the first step and actually do some questing. Gonna go check out another settlement for Preston. So that's it for this video. Hope the base building, for those of you that actually enjoy base building, we actually didn't really do a lot of it, but we cleaned up Sanctuary and we did the actual Sanctuary quests. So we will have further videos dedicated later on that will deal specifically with actually building houses and shacks and things of that nature. Right now we've just really done basically the introduction quest. It's trying to get you an idea of what you need to do and how to do it. So we've got that. We've collected a ton of supplies that are good for base building. And when we come back on the next base building video, I think we're going to build a house for ourselves. Going to use one of these empty plots. So either this one or the one in the back.
Please.
Or one in the back.
I need to be alone right now.
So, yeah, so we'll take care of that. But the next video is going to be about some questing again. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see